How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome back to another review on the channel. Hope you guys have had a great day today. Lots of football being played. Manchester United versus Chelsea, fantastic match. And now it's time for a flashback. Flashback to Chiellini's debut season at Juventus. He had hair. That is how long he's been there. He had hair, Juventus drama, stuff like that. It made him go bald, mate. It's almost like me with life. Anyways, we've got to review Giorgio Chiellini today. I'm going to see what he, kind of stacks up to the centre-backs within the Serie A. You've got Skriniar, you've got De Ligt, you've got Koulibaly, you've got Cordoba. You've got some prime centre-backs within that division. So, as a downgrade, just the rating, by the way, will Giorgio Chiellini's flashback rank up against the better centre-backs from that division? That's what we're going to find out today. So lads, if you do enjoy this review, make sure you like the video. That would be sensational. Leave a comment. What do you think of this card? Do you think it's worth? It's about 100k to 120 on both consoles, give or take 20k either way right now. You guys know what the market's like. It's up, it's down, it's all around. And yeah, we're going to see what he's like today. Make sure you subscribe if you want to stay tuned to more content on the channel. And make sure to get involved in the conversation. Now, Giorgio Chiellini comes from medium-high work rates. He's 6'2", 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and some attributes are brilliant. Now, if you compare him to different centre-backs within the division, he might not be as quick as them in certain categories, but he might have different areas of expertise against the other centre-backs. So when it does come down to pace, you compare him to someone like a Skriniar, right? Acceleration, 79. You'll not notice the acceleration difference between this man and Skriniar. You're simply not going to notice it. When it does come down to sprint speed, Skriniar's got something like 86, 85. Again, that will be slightly noticeable in game, but the thing is with defenders, you don't have to cover a large distance normally, especially if you play a deeper line, which a lot of people do on this game. It's normally the short distance they need to accelerate and close down and quickly win the ball back. If it's a long sprint, 9 times out of 10, any striker in this game is going to outsprint a centre-back. It's just the way it is. I mean, not many centre-backs are literally 99 pace, whereas a lot of strikers over time do get the 99 pace. So, speed-wise, it doesn't really matter. Slap a shadow on him into the 90s for sprint speed, 89 acceleration, fantastic. Passing-wise, good for a centre-back. Short pass, long pass, 80-80, fantastic. Dribbling, just watch out for the first touch. It's not always that great. And obviously, with centre-backs, don't go on mazy dribbles. It's just not going to happen. Key stats in there are reactions composure, sensational, 88 and 90. Then you look at the defending category. I mean, nothing can go wrong in this category. And it's had a downgrade as well. This category has went from, what was it? It's an 86 now. I'm pretty certain it was 88. Or it was 89. It's had a free downgrade right in this category. But honestly, it doesn't matter whatsoever. He's got 86 interceptions. Plus 10, 96. Hidden accuracy, who cares? Defensive awareness, normally 93 plus is what you want for defensive awareness. With the plus 5, he goes to 95. Stand and tackle to 96. And stand tackle, no, slide tackle, sorry, to 99. And then strength-wise, aggression-wise, fantastic. He's got 90 jumping for someone that is 6'2". As for player traits, the one that you're looking at here, disregard long throw. I've never seen a centre-back, unless you actually win the throw with said centre-back or said player with long throw traits, they're just not going to throw the ball. So what's the point of that trait these days? Team play injury prone, disregard those. Power header, that is key, especially if he does push up into the penalty box for corners. But lads, we're going to see what he's like in game. Let's see how he stacks up to the rest of the Serie A defenders. So here we go on into the gameplay. Now with centre-backs, you guys know there's not too much footage you can actually capture, but the amount of times Chiellini was just there, you know what I'm saying, on the attacks, position-wise, was fantastic. We got loads of clips from him from the games he played, and that is because his positioning is nigh on perfect. As a defender, you need to position yourself in the right position, either to quickly get the ball back or intercept the ball. This guy does both at the same time, and then some. He's fantastic at doing that. He was in was that like a little race there with Bucciagueno? I think it was Bucciagueno anyways, and he won the ball back there, retained possession. Again, what you want from a centre-back. The thing is with this Chiellini, I've never seen positioning like it too many times with a lot of centre-backs in this game. Because he plays on the cover, he plays on the kind of stopper role as well, where you could actually control him, get in there first, win the ball back from the striker or their midfielders, and you can do that with consummate ease. Now, if you want to play him as a cover, you select the different centre-back. Well, actually, a lot of people will tell you not to select centre-backs. I don't defend like that because I get kind of bored. But, I mean, if you select your CDM, this guy's positioning will not be a worry to you guys. The only time where it would be a worry is if you rush him out and you miss a challenge. But with the pace that this guy's got to close people down, I don't think that's too much of an issue, to be honest. Passing-wise, I enjoyed it. I know it's not amongst the pros, but it was very accurate. If you do get the ball with a Chiellini, you can find a pass either across, like you did see there, to a teammate on the right-hand side, or simply in front of him, or like a driven pass. The driven pass worked really well with Chiellini. He's good in the air there. He was against Harry Kane. Matched up against him twice for the 6'2" Chiellini with 90 jumping. Obviously, he'll be great in the air. And he definitely is. Now, the pros we've got there, we've got pace in there as well. Now, I think the pace is very adequate and very, very good with this card, because if you see literally any sprints that Chiellini's doing here, this is against, was Pogba, and I don't know who the player was before that. No issue whatsoever. Obviously, sprint speed comes into long distances. If there was a break from the halfway line, which, come on guys, you played FIFA, it's not too many times, so you try to break your opponent's defenses, or defensive line, and they're at the halfway line. Just not how this game works. A lot of people play slow, a lot of people play methodical, and a lot of times, even there, my defensive line's quite high, you know, and there, it wasn't. He had the ball, he was passing it around, waiting for the time to attack. It pushed my defense back naturally, so normally, he's not got a long distance to cover, so acceleration is key. 79 is definitely not bad. Positions there as well, heading-wise, he's aerially dominant, love that about the card. The tackling, it's there every time, man. You see a chance to tackle your opponent, the ball off your opponents, you can either manual jockey, that will get the interception, or you can press B or circle, depending on the console, and win the ball back. It is that easy. Very simple to do with hair. He's got hair, boys. It surprised me when I seen the picture, man. I never thought he ever had hair. I can remember his debut season, he's been there that long, and I even seen a picture of him in a Fiorentina kit. I thought it was Photoshop, mate. I can't remember Chiellini playing for anyone else but Juventus. Wait, was it Photoshop? I've got no idea. But no, I swear his Serie A debut was Fiorentina as well. So, I mean, I can't remember it, but I think that is factual? Hey, let me know in the comments anyways. Similar players we've got today. Kimpembe. I reckon Kimpembe is very similar. If you like Kimpembe like centre-backs, you'll love this guy. Recently used Diego Carlos. They are very similar in game, lads. Very similar, especially in their positioning. Very, very similar in positioning. I think they kind of give the right amount of room from the defender to the striker. So if you want to go in for the challenge, you can go in for the challenge. If you want to set back and you want to cover, maybe he's going to do a 1-2 with the right wing and play through the striker. If you want him to sit back and cover that passing lane, he does that as well. And that is why he's similar to Diego Carlos, because they're very similar at doing that and very quick on the recovery as well. Rudiger, very similar as well. By the way, did you guys see, he had 2 moments today in the match. Rudiger had a shot from like 30 yards off the crossbar, and then with the last kick of the game, he could have took a touch, he could have controlled himself, he could have composed himself. He had a free volley at the back post. Smashed into Rosette, probably knocked someone's glasses off the face. But anyways, this Chiellini, great centre-back. You will ask, and I'll cover that at the end, how he ranks up against the other centre-backs within the division. I'll get to that in just a second. Overall rating for this Chiellini will be a 9.0 for myself. I really like what he's about, and I think he's better than a lot of different variants of Chiellini we've had over the years. And I'm pretty sure we had one last year when Italy won the Euros. It still hurts, boys. It still hurts. But he's been a class act throughout his career. This guy's a winner on this game. This card is very good as well. As for the value for coins, I do see the value in 100k SBC for a Chiellini. It's just when you compare him to different centre-backs within that division. Look at Skriniar. He's the exact same price. He's 100k on PlayStation Skriniar. And so is this SBC. And Skriniar's tradable as well. By the way, on Xbox, Skriniar's also 100k. So he's actually 20k cheaper than this Chiellini. So if you want to look at it like that, I mean, you get a Skriniar. Links will come into it. I mean, with Skriniar, you've got Dumfries, the right back. You got Vidal in midfield. You got the Fridge. I think De Vrij's still there, right? But I don't think De Vrij's got a special card this year. Whereas Chiellini, he's got a lot of decent links. I mean, Inform Chesney, you've got... is it RTTK, the links, which I do believe is getting an upgrade very soon as well. And obviously the midfield links as well. So, again... links are fantastic. So the value for coins, I think I did say it, 8.8 for myself. I definitely do see the value, but I also see the comparisons with different players within that division. As for the enjoyments, yeah, I don't know. He does the simple things. He does the simple things, boys. So for the enjoyments, I mean, I liked how he played. I liked how he played in terms of a sense to get in there, get the ball. So I'm going to give him a 7.6 for myself. I mean, he's a no-nonsense centre-back. And he does no-nonsense play. He gets the ball. That is it. He gets the ball, gives it a CDM, jobs are good, and he's back home for tea or something at like 8 p.m. But, yeah, he does a good job, boys. He does a good job. In comparison to different players within that division, I'm just going to bring up all the centre-backs within Serie A right now so I get a good sense of this. I went over a lot of them at the start. I think I covered all of them as well. Tomori's also a good shout. Wait, Tomori's actually more, 120 Tomori. The thing is with Tomori, people love him because, again, English centre-back to English, like, full-backs and stuff like that. Even an English goalkeeper, should we get a better one in the future? I think we got an Inform Ramsdale, but he's only 80 rating. He was terrible for me as well. As for the comparison to other centre-backs, the Koulibaly, right, he's 88 rated. I think he's better than Koulibaly. And I know what you're going to say. You're going to look at stats and think, how? How? Koulibaly's better than him in every single stat. The thing is, when you look at Koulibaly, right, I mean, there's nothing suggesting that these cards would be comparable. I mean, I'm looking at Koulibaly's stats right now. I just think Chiellini's in position more times than Koulibaly, and I don't know why. I've got no idea why. But positioning-wise, Chiellini gets the ball. Like, I've had Koulibaly since the Player of the Month. He's a bit clunky for me, and he makes a few mistakes, whereas Chiellini, so far, has been pretty flawless. Then we look at Skriniar, right? I've been using him actually quite a few times today, Skriniar. By the way, I'm sorry the end of this video is going to go on for a little bit. Skriniar, again, I played 7 games with Skriniar now. Utterly sensational centre-back. Skriniar is better, in my personal opinion, than... I need to swallow there. Than Chiellini. I think he's better than Chiellini. So, again, if you want a tradable player that potentially has better Inter Milan links or Serie A links, Skriniar's your man. The thing is, a lot of Serie A players are Italian, so I don't know, Chiellini might be a man. There might be better. It just depends. It just depends, boys. It just depends. You might even want to partner them, have a centre-back combination right there. Cordoba, I think he's the best centre-back within that division. There's no arguments there. Cordoba is better. De Ligt, I believe Chiellini is better than the Matthijs de Ligt right now. So, yeah, I mean, he's definitely up there. I think in order, it goes Cordoba, Skriniar, Chiellini, or Koulibaly, De Ligt. I think it goes in that order. And Koulibaly and De Ligt are very close for me. I've used them a lot of times in this game. I don't know, it's just, it's a tough one right there. And then Tomori, if you want pure pace, is your man. But guys, that's going to be it for the review today. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, once again, a like would be very appreciated on this video. Went through a little comparison at the end. If you want to see that more times in more reviews, I can even add an additional graphic if you guys want to see the comparisons between players whilst we do this. I think it'll be a good talking point, so let me know in the comments if you do want to see that. But thank you very much for joining me tonight. Like I did say, I hope you had a great day today. If you've enjoyed... I'm looking at Skriniar right now. I was going to say this Skriniar review. If you've enjoyed this flashback to when he had hair Chiellini review, you know what to do, man. Bring that out, smash that like, subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here, get involved in the conversation, and we'll catch you tomorrow for some more content on the channel.